Welcome to another exciting episode of Rogue Finances and Life, where we are life and financially sound. For those of you that have been following my channel, remember to subscribe to my channel, smash the like button, and you can support my channel through Patreon. Just follow the links in the description below. Now, for those of you who has an entrepreneur mindset or been thinking about becoming a business owner of yourself, my guest, Mr. Marco Torres, which is the founder of MarketingBoost.com, will be talking about how to increase your sales, how to boost your business at least 5-fold through using incentive-based marketing. So let's get ready for this episode and hope you enjoy this episode. I'm here today with my guest, Mr. Marco Torres. He is the founder of MarketingBoost.com. He has helped thousands of business owners worldwide boost sales and scale their business by as much as 5-fold through the use of incentive-based marketing. He teaches entrepreneurs how to soar sales and marketing through the use of value-add incentives instead of discounts. His Facebook group is home to more than 27,000 active business owners who are raking in the sales with advice and amazingly affordable subscriptions program. So I present to some and I introduce to others, Mr. Marco Torres.
Hey, thank you, Jose. Jesus, for having me. And I'm thrilled to be on your show. What I do is I've been an entrepreneur since I was 9 years old. So I've been always doing one business or another of one sort from a very early age. I started with a paper route and was featured on the front page of the local newspaper. I grew up in San Juan, Puerto Rico, and so I was featured on the front page of the San Juan Star for having built the biggest paper route they'd ever seen at the time. And went on later to open Mexican restaurants. I have Mexican background. My mother's Mexican. So my mother, my brother, and I, we opened 5 restaurants within 5 years. Then I opened a nightclub. So by the time I was 23, I had multiple businesses running. And from there, we ended up selling those restaurants to Taco Bell. I got into the corporate world. So for a while, I sold myself on my own job. I pitched myself as a marketing expert because I got involved in internet marketing very early on in the mid 90s. I was studying what I was going to do on the internet in 1994. That was very early adapter. By 96, I was building websites and promoting travel online. And really figured it out. But I was a mass spammer before they even called it spam. Back then, everybody loved email. I think I might have been part of changing that. So,
well, that's great.
But anyway, I've watched the evolution of the internet over the years. I should be a billionaire. I mean, I was involved before Facebook, before Google, before pay-per-click on Google. You would think I would have figured it out and become a trillionaire, but no, I'm doing very well, but I'm not a billionaire.
but I do. But even though, with all that being said, I know for sure you have blessed and a lot of people. So that, to me, in a sense, you are a billionaire.
Well, that I'm proud to say we have done, and we've been helping other entrepreneurs and solopreneurs, small business people, big business people to, scale their business. And I've helped people travel. One of my missions in life is, I help people travel affordably with this new company we have called Marketing Boost that we launched in 2017. And with marketingboost.com, we provide the travel incentives. We provide what I call the wow factor, the wow surprise and delight factor to entrepreneurs, so they can surprise and wow their clients, and without having to discount. So they can add the incentives that we offer to whatever their call to action is with our subscription plan, as a method of adding value to their offers instead of discounting. And we've helped business owners grow and scale and make, millions of dollars in additional sales. And of course, that means the people that are receiving these incentives are getting to travel for pennies on the dollar. So as we go through our chat today, Jesus, I can give you more details of exactly what I mean by all that.
Okay, well, that's great. So so basically now, how do you stand out in a crowded space?
Well, that's one of the things that we do with a subscription to Marketing Boost. And not to be a commercial for Marketing Boost on your show, but really that's what I teach. And so we make it easy with our subscription plan. And so to stand out from the crowd, right now, no matter what business that you're in, you're typically going to have a whole lot of competitors. And matter of fact, if you don't have a lot of competitors, you probably should do something else, because if there's not a bunch of people trying to do the same thing, then you might be in a niche that's too small. So you're better off having some competitors. But then what? Now you've got to figure out how to stand out from the crowd and how to be different and how to set up what we call your unique selling proposition, your UPS, your unique. And so now you need something that stands out from the crowd. And what we provide with Marketing Boost is 3 different categories of incentives that make that easy. One is we provide complimentary hotel stays in over 130 destinations around the world. So you as a small business owner, as a member of Marketing Boost, you can be giving away 3-night stays in places like Las Vegas, Orlando, Branson, Missouri, Myrtle Beach, Miami Beach, Atlanta. You can be giving 5 nights in Cancun, 5 nights in Hawaii. So we set up a system where you can actually give away complimentary hotel stays. That's one of the categories. And then later I'll explain how that's even possible, because the first question that comes to mind for most people is, that sounds too good to be true. Second, we have hotel savings cards. These are savings vouchers that come in increments of $100, $200, $300, and $500 that you can use, again, to add value to your offer, or to create I'll give you more examples as we go along tonight. But these incentives can be used to get people to book an appointment with you, to show up on time for a Zoom presentation, and a million other ideas. And then we have restaurant savings vouchers. So with these 3 categories of incentives, we teach you how to position these incentives as part of your call to action, as part of your sales process. And now you're standing out from the crowd. You've got the wow factor, the delight factor, the surprise factor, that you have what I call your adult Happy Meal, like McDonald's. You've got something to get people to take their eye off of the price and onto the prize, so that they know that they go ahead and purchase your product today, they're going to also get a bonus trip, or they're going to get a hotel savings card, or they're going to get a restaurant savings voucher to go with it. Additional value is what we're talking about here.
That is so awesome. You do remind me. I had definitely one of my other guests. He does the same thing. Matter of fact, I have gotten some of them incentives myself.
Awesome. Okay.
So
go ahead.
So why do value added incentives beat discounting prices every time?
Well, if you're once you're in business, you realize sometimes one of the things you want to do to compete is discount the price. And as you start discounting, you think, well, maybe my unique selling proposition, my unique is going to be, I'm going to be the cheapest than everybody else. So everybody will pick me because I'm the most affordable. Well, it doesn't. Sooner or later, somebody's going to come along and say, well, I'll be cheaper than you. And now you're at a race to the bottom. and you're both discounting and discounting. And every time you discount, you can literally be, let's talk about how bad that can be for your business. Let's suppose your profit margin is 20% after you pay your staff, your employees, your overhead, your rent, your marketing and advertising expenses, product expense, shipping expense, et cetera. Maybe you got 20%, or you're hoping to have 20% net left over. Well, so that means for every $1,000 in sales, you made $200 in profit. So now you discount 10%. Okay, the next $1,000 in sales is actually 900, but you still have all the other same expenses. So now you only made $100 in net profit instead of 200. And so that 10% discount came right off the top. That became you giving away your profit. And now, in order to end up in the same place you were before you discounted 10%, you literally have to double your sales to nearly $2,000, $1,800 before you're going to get back to the same $200 in profit you had before. You almost have to double your sales with simply a 10% discount. So you've got to know your numbers in business, and you've got to realize, even 10% off is going to be, devastating if you're trying to double your sales. So you can do discounts occasionally. You got to do promos every now and then, but it can be very costly. You don't want to make a habit of it. You don't want to educate your clientele to only take action with you when your next discount comes around too. So that's where, adding the incentive, for example, adding a marketing boost incentive or incentive of your own, you might add additional, instead of discounts, add additional value, additional units. Put on, let's say you're trying to, be a business coach, and you're trying to sell somebody on, instead of, you want them to hire you for at least 6 months. So maybe you say, look, if you hire me for 6 months and pay in advance, I'm going to give you the 7th month free. So instead of discounting your price, throw in additional value to help make that decision. I'm going to give you the 7th month free, plus I'm going to give you this other course, plus I'm going to give you 3 nights in Las Vegas. When we reach the 6 months anniversary, I'm going to bonus you with 6 days and 5 nights in Cancun, Mexico on me. I'm covering the hotel. Now you got to give them the disclaimers that we offer. They don't include airfare, don't include food and beverage, and they don't include the government taxes and fees. So you're on the hook for that. But I'm going to give you the complimentary hotel stay at a gorgeous hotel. So let's go ahead and take action and sign you up today. So in other words, that's what I mean by adding that value, adding incentives to get decisions, help people make a decision right away. And that also helps you stand out from the crowd, and it beats discounting every day.
Exactly. That sounds great. One of the things we do, because as a financial coach, we show people how to build a strong financial house. But for our clients, there are certain things that they can get for free from us. But, like one of our products is life insurance, right? So, but with life insurance, we also offer you what is called a financial need analysis, which is an in-depth look at your finances. And we show you different ways how to get out of debt. And that's all free with the adding on to that come part of you getting the life insurance.
That's exactly what I mean. Yes, adding more value, trying to create a packaging where you've got a value stack of when you hire me, you get this, 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 rather than just saying, well, if you hire us as your financial advisors, we're the most affordable on the block. So, you don't want to do that because it cheapens you and so on. So.
Plus, and I believe that in helping people. So we believe in helping people. We actually believe in actually not just selling a product, but actually educating them and informing them. And also, most insurance company, when you call the 1-800 number, you get a bot. With us, you calling my number direct. You getting direct service and not just some 1-800 number where you got to click this number and click that other number.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's powerful. One of the things I was going to say was, with the way we built this business in the first place, as far as, if we were to go back to how Marketing Boost even came about, we were in the travel business, and what I'm going to share with you next is really good for any business out there to do something similar, because we need social proof. You need reviews. You need people to write reviews about your product and service. And you've got to be asking for them. You've got to be soliciting them from your clients. And if you're not going to get many reviews, because most people don't write a review unless they're unhappy. So if you're not soliciting reviews, the only ones you're going to get are the negative ones. And so what we did early on when we were in that travel business we were running, we started doing a survey. Now, Jesus, this is something any business can do, and it's very powerful. We did a survey when we expected our clients to be at the peak of their happiness, which was, and every business should know when they expect their clients to be, at the happiest point, right after you finish delivering the service, or after they've actually used it, or after you help them set up their financial plannings, and now a few months in, they're realizing, wow, this is working. I'm paying off my debt. I'm fixing my credit, or what have you, and they see the results. And then that's when you might send a survey, for example. And the survey might, goes out and says, hey, how would you rate us so far? How would you rate our services on a scale of 1 to 5? In our case, we would do it the day after they checked into the hotel. We would wait till they checked in, and then we'd say, hey, by now you've checked into the hotel. How's our service been so far? How does that hotel live up to your expectation? And if we'd ask them, give us a rating of 1 to 5. And if they gave us a 4 or 5, we would send them messages right back saying, wonderful, we're thrilled you're having a good time at the hotel. Would you do us a huge favor and help us spread the word about that hotel brand and our brand? And if you'll do that, we're going to reward you if you go the extra mile and film a selfie video from the pool, the bar, the beach, whatever you like best about the resort, and brag about the resort and about our brand. We will reward you with a complimentary hotel stay in Orlando or Las Vegas. So we came up with this idea to give a bonus trip. And the video reviews started just coming in. And so, wow, we thought and then we started posting those reviews, those videos all over our website, all over our ad campaigns. And we were generating thousands of additional sales because now we had that social proof. And so then the folks were asking and raising their hands saying, hey, how do we use our free trip that you promised us? So now we had to pay for those 3 nights we were giving away in Orlando and Vegas, which was getting expensive. So we were scratching our heads going, now what? How could we fix this so that it doesn't cost us so much money? So we went back to our travel partners, because we were a high volume travel business. We went back to our hotel partners and said, hey, we know you've got a problem and we can fix it. You've got rooms that go empty. Your hotel is rarely full year-round. I mean, you're rarely completely full. You've got certain weekends you're full, holidays, peak season, special events, but most of the year, 70% of the year, a good 30% of your rooms, if not more, are going empty. We can help you put warm bodies in those rooms, couples, families, individuals that won a trip, or received a trip for doing something special with a different entrepreneur, and they're going to come and they're going to spend money at the restaurant, the bar, the spa, the casino, the gift shop. They're going to spend money at the excursion desk and what have you, book extra nights and so on. And so a few hotels decided, okay, we'll give it a shot. And so now we were able to fulfill those free trips we were giving away and keep giving more of them away. And then we thought to ourselves, can you imagine if we were to get hundreds of hotels in destinations around the world? We'd have a whole nother business. And that's what eventually became marketingboost.com, where we're now able to give our members, business owners, the opportunity to give what we call the mastermind secret of many a marketer, because they have this ability to give away these high value, perceived value vacations incentives. They can include them with their call to action. They can include them for staying on live with a live webinar or a live podcast. They can include them with growing their Facebook groups. They can use them in a million different ways to create engagement, to create loyalty programs, to even solve customer service problems. As you made a mistake with a client, you could say, look, give me a chance to fix it. I want to start over. I'll ship you a new deal, but I'm also going to give you a free trip on me, 3 nights in Las Vegas, Orlando, whatever, just to, for making the mistake we made. And if we do that, would you be willing to take that review down from the website? And so you can literally get people to remove a negative review by fixing whatever you're doing wrong, fix it for them, and then also give them a reward, an incentive if they would take down the review. So that's just an idea on how these incentives you can use to grow, scale your business with marketingboost.com.
Well, that sounds awesome now. So what do you need a customer draw card to stand out?
Well, that's essentially what we've been talking about all night here, right? Is the
sure.
Marketing Boost incentive. At least if you're using Marketing Boost, I mean, when you need a draw card. What is your unique sales proposition, right? What is your draw card? And our incentives, in my mind, or in the mind of thousands of the clients that we've helped them set up using these incentives to be the most unique draw card on the planet for the most affordable price. We're really an easy no-brainer for clients to use Marketing Boost. By the way, it's only $37 a month right now, and so you can join, and that gives you the ability to give away an unlimited amount of these incentives, which becomes your draw card depending upon how you use them, how you set that up. If you've got telemarketing agents booking appointments for you, if you've got a sales funnel page, you could be using the incentives I've got a lot of financial advisors. Jesus, one of the things they do is they take their sales hat off and they use the Marketing Boost incentives to help local nonprofits in their community to raise funds. So they go in and say, look, we'd like to sponsor your next fundraising event. And they'll go and give them a dozen of these vacation incentives to raffle off or to do auctions and create and raise funds to give for these complimentary hotel stays. So they let them keep all the money. You keep all the money you raise for the raffle tickets or the auction or whatever you do. All they want is to come to the event so that I can tell everybody how the incentives work. We'll tell them, hey, that doesn't include airfare, doesn't include food and beverage, doesn't include the government taxes and fees. And then also, I want a few minutes to tell everybody that what we do as the sponsor. I'm an expert in real estate. I'm your financial advisor. I'm your insurance expert. I'm your local plumber. So whenever you think of plumbing, whenever you think of insurance, whenever you think of real estate, you're buying, selling, investing, think of me. I'm your expert. And now you're positioning yourself as the expert, the authority, the philanthropist, and people want to come meet you and they want to get your business card and they want to say, hey, if I need an insurance guy, if I need financial advice, I'm going to have these guys come do a review for me, a no obligation, free review, yada, 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 like you said earlier, just to get in the door with prospects. So that's another way that you can use these incentives supporting nonprofits and still end up having a supreme customer draw card.
Amen. That sounds great. So how is it possible or affordable for me to use the travel incentives for clients acquisition?
Great question. And because we made this a win-win-win. So when we convinced these hotels to participate with us, we really made them realize that we're going to put people in rooms that would have otherwise gone empty. So that means we're not people who receive one of these incentives. They're not going to be able to travel on Christmas week, New Year's Eve, Easter week, 4th of July, Memorial Day weekend. They don't need our help on those days, right? They don't need help so we're helping them fill off shoulder. We have about 32 weeks out of 52 weeks a year of available inventory in all of our destinations. So that means 2/3 of the year is available, but because of that, we make it affordable for the client to travel for pennies on the dollar. We make it affordable for the Marketing Boost member to have access to these powerful incentives they can use in all these different ways. They can test them, and play with them and add them to do contests and lead generation programs and you name it. And it's only $37 a month. So we created a win-win-win. It's a win for the resorts because they're getting clients on the property that wouldn't have been there otherwise, and they're spending money at the bar, the restaurant, the pool, the spa, the gift shop, etc. It's a win for the Marketing Boost member because they're only paying $37 a month That's our current price. It may go up soon, so that, go in there and get it, but it's only $37 a month. And that gives you the ability to give away all these incentives. And it's a win for the client who receives the incentive because they're, traveling for only paying the taxes. So it's a huge win for everybody. And that's how we make it so affordable, Jesus, where because we've created this win for everybody, we can make it very affordable for the Marketing Boost member. And we also, we fulfill those trips with our travel website. So we make money as well, helping people upgrade, book additional nights, upgrade room types, and what have you. So everybody wins.
Oh, that sounds great. So now, does a good lead magnet still works?
That's another great question. Lead magnets let's first define that. A lot of business owners, one of the ways that people can grab leads is to come up with something of your own, such as a PDF or a video or a training course that you're giving away free, the lead magnet. And that might be like, hey, sign up here, doing a Facebook ad that says, register here to get free access to our 20-minute webinar on how to, secure your future, and, bulletproof your finances, bulletproof your retirement plan. And here's the, down to get a free PDF on exactly what you should do. And so that's the lead magnet. Maybe it's a white paper you wrote, or it's a course that you wrote, or it's you're giving away some of your material, but not the whole meat and potatoes, right? Because now you need them to book an appointment, get on a sales call with you, or what have you. So the lead magnet, but people over the years now, they're hesitant to give their name, phone number, and email just to get that lead magnet. They know they're going to be, telemarketed, or they're going to be solicited to get whatever the main product is. And so that's where Marketing Boost, and they still work. Lead magnets are being used every day by millions of marketers around the world to provide some content for free. Some of your content you're putting out there for free to show people that you're the expert, the authority. But now you've got to somehow get them to give you their name and email and phone number so that you can start or get them to join your Facebook group or something where you can start nurturing the prospect, taking it from a prospect to turn it into a lead, turn it into a sale. And the Marketing Boost incentives might be what you need to just add a little bit more to push somebody over to get them off the fence and get them into your ecosystem of taking action with, for example, download our PDF and just for downloading the PDF, you'll get a $100 hotel savings card. Enter your name, phone number, and email to instantly get our PDF about this, and that, and the restaurant savings card. So now with the Marketing Boost incentive, you just added a little bit more to make your offer, that value stack, powerful. So they'll give you an accurate phone number, an accurate email to get that PDF, to get your lead magnet, which is part of your prospecting, to get them into your sales funnel.
Oh, wow, that sounds so awesome. And it really, know for sure, my listeners and my audience, anybody that is out there that's going to listen to this episode and they having that entrepreneur mindset, this is really going to blow their minds.
It has been blowing the minds of many others. It's again a little mastermind secret of many a master marketer. So we only market to business owners out there. This is your little secret. Your client doesn't have to know about Marketing Boost. When you give them one of our incentives, they're going to be redeeming that big certificate on other websites like redeemvacations.com. So they'll never know that you got this ability to do it for only $37 a month.
Oh, well, that's definitely
your secret.
So now, during the time of COVID, does the travel incentives, do they actually work during COVID time, or kind of slow down a little bit?
Well, we definitely took a slowdown during COVID, and that's a great question. Yeah, we had a number. we had thousands of business owners, and many of them did get a little nervous about using the travel incentives during COVID. So we had a lot of members drop off. But those that stuck with us, what we did was we added, because when you give away one of our incentives, they have 18 months to use it. Well, during COVID, we extended that to 24 months so that people could activate the certificate and they'd have 2 years to travel. And so a lot of the people the members who continued to use us found they still worked because people still had hopes and dreams that this COVID thing would go away and they'd go traveling again. None of us knew it was just going to go on like forever. And so as soon as everybody said, the vaccinations were working and people were realizing that, we're all becoming immune, we got sick, we didn't die, we're still alive, and now everybody got sick and everybody, yes, it was devastating for many, but for the majority of us, we're still here. And so,
Exactly.
So what happened was at the middle of 2021, everybody realized, it's time to go somewhere. The heck with all these lockdowns. It was like such a pent up demand that we've never seen anything like it. I call it revenge travel. People are just rocking and rolling, using these incentives now. There's never been a better time than right now to be using these marketing boost incentives because people are a pent up demand for travel. They want to go somewhere, anywhere, even if they just drive to the destination. So they want to get away. They're activating these certificates. They're using them more than ever before. So if you're a business owner, this is the perfect time to be using these incentives as a way to get people to take whatever your call to action is.
Wow, yeah, that's definitely, yeah. Well, this is awesome. This is really awesome. I have heard about incentives, but not in the way that you have put it. This has been such a great and excellent episode. I really enjoyed it. I really enjoy your energy.
Thank you. Jesus.
Done a lot.
One last thing I'd
Yes,
like
sir.
to say to all your members out there, all your followers, but when a lot of people can't wrap their head around how they would use an incentive to get people to do whatever their call to action is. So I want to give an example of one of the biggest, one of the wealthiest men in the world, and how he became one of the wealthiest men in the world by using an incentive. Let's talk about Jeff Bezos. Jeff Bezos, owner of Amazon, created what? Amazon Prime. And years ago, he launched this, still doing it. It's been his best program ever. He launched Amazon Prime, and the idea was buy Amazon Prime for $99 a year, pay it up front in advance. And what was the incentive? Free shipping. Pay $99, you get free shipping for the year. So people were buying Amazon Prime, like I know I did. When he first launched that, we didn't even, most of us weren't even big, heavy video streaming people. We weren't even watching Netflix necessarily. So we wanted the free shipping. So we bought the Amazon Prime for the free shipping. And then we found out, oh, wow, it comes with all these videos and all these movies and all this stuff is included. But all I really wanted was the incentive of the free shipping. And then what? We became loyal clients. Why not? Because we have free shipping. So now even if anything you were thinking about buying, if you were going to Macy's.com, whatever, you'd go, wait a minute, let me go see if Amazon has the same thing.
Yeah,
because
exactly.
I get free shipping. And he managed to capture us all, around the world with Amazon Prime, and the incentive is free shipping. So what is your Amazon Prime? How about McDonald's? They came up with the Happy Meal. The Happy Meal is, the package, right? They package up a hamburger, a soda, and a toy. The toy is the prize. That's what all the kids want. Mom and dad got to pull into McDonald's instead of Burger King because they want to give that kid the Happy Meal, so he'll play with the toy over there and be quiet for a little while so mom and dad can at least talk during dinner. And so they generate about $3 billion extra a year. They've been proving it for decades. The Happy Meal is the trick for them. So what is your adult Happy Meal as a business owner? What is your Amazon Prime? Come up with an incentive, come up with, and that's where we at Marketing Boost can help you do that. without having to go deep into your pockets to pay for expensive incentives. So that's the message. It's proven to work over and over in almost any industry. We have thousands of business owners and our over 28,000 business owners in my Facebook group alone. So that's just one idea there. And again, I guess if I can just quickly tell everybody, just go to marketingboost.com and you can get a 7-day free trial. And after that, it's only $37 a month. So thank you for having me.
Oh, no, thank you for being available. This is awesome. I enjoyed it. I know my audience, they're going to enjoy this episode. Thank you. Really, really, thank you. I appreciate it.
You're very welcome, Jesus.
This is all the time that we have for today. I hope you enjoyed this episode. I hope you find value in what was said today in this episode. I hope you also enjoyed it. Just remember to smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, and support the channel through Patreon. And you will find the links in the description below. Now, until next time, we wish you a blessed day. Enjoy your weekend, and we see you next time.